There's definitely something there. It's either part of that, but that shot you just got, that looks just like a car, and it's sitting on his wheels. Like I'm pulling this crap. Hey, look around every so often for gators. I can feel the metal like pop, 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 pop. Oh, Jesus!
His hobby, now his purpose.
Adam Brown and Jeremy Sides have seen a lot in their time diving and searching for missing people.
This pair does this on their own time and they don't do it for money.
Let's just get in the water, let's go for a dive, see what's down there.
And now he can say, I am the one who is finding answers for families desperate to heal.
We're doing the job right. I think it's a really good thing that we're all doing.
Here's what's going on today. We are back in Greensboro, North Carolina, and we are searching for John Masee. He went missing over 40 years ago, and Adam has been putting in a lot of work and research about this case. Give me some more details about this guy. He went missing in his car, he was partying. What was the details?
Yeah, so he went missing after leaving a party in Greensboro, I believe, somewhere in North Greensboro. I've been talking to his family. I was able to get in touch with his family, and he has a lot of brothers and sisters, apparently, a big family up north. And I got in touch with them, got some more information, and narrowed it down, because the big thing was we knew, his house is in Gibsonville. It's about 20 minutes or so, east of Greensboro. So he had to take a path, but we didn't know where the path was, where the party was. But I was able to talk to the family, and we got 2 different addresses. But we're kind of checking a spot here that I wanted to double check today. This Buffalo Lake, there's only a couple lakes in North Greensboro, and they're kind of close to where he was last seen missing in his 79 yellow Toyota hatchback. So that's a unique car.
Over 40 years ago, who knows what this place looked like back then. None of these trees could have been here, roads, chains. He could have very easily went into the water. And this is one of those cases where it reads cut and dry. He left a party, who knows if he was drinking a lot, and he disappeared. Cars just don't disappear, people just don't disappear. So he's somewhere in the area, and we're gonna find him. So we're starting, like he said, at this lake, super private lake, but we got permission. So we're gonna put the boat in. Hopefully we got the motor all squared away. I did a lot of work on it, and let's see how well that thing runs. And if we find something out here, we're gonna send the drone down, and if need be, we're gonna put on the dive gear and we're gonna dive whatever it is, see if we can find some answers. Not exactly the best boat ramp, but whatever works. Need to give you a little push. All right, we got the boat in the water. I'm gonna start checking this thing out. Now, technically, this is the first time this thing's ran in the water since I swapped the parts out, so.
You got a paddle, right?
Yeah, luckily we do have a paddle. I think I hooked everything up right, who knows? So the water is like 76 degrees. Man, we could dive in a t-shirt. Definitely deep enough, 17 feet deep, very sandy. Not a lot of trash, if any. We've only seen like 1 tire. So if a car would jump off that. No current. Car could sit out here for 40 years and no one would ever know it. Well, that did not go as planned, but we did clear this entire lake. There's not a thing out here. There's actually a sunken bridge. It's kind of cool, but no cars. So bad news, good news. But this whole thing is cleared. So now we're just gonna keep on going. It's towards the end of the day though. So I don't know what the heck we're gonna do, but if anything, we're gonna stay out here and keep searching. So let's go.
Don't eat breakfast until you learn about caloric bypass. Your breakfast is setting you up for the entire day to either gain weight or lose it. The term breakfast literally means break your fast that you started the night before. About 4 hours after you eat dinner, your body switches from the nutrients we get from food to the stored glycogen we have in our bodies. Once glycogen stores are depleted, typically after 8 to 12 hours of fasting, the body shifts to burning fat for energy. Fatty acids are released from fat stores where they are converted into ketone bodies through a process called ketogenesis. Then when you eat breakfast in the morning, the body starts the cycle again. This is where the caloric bypass comes into play. Dr. Gundry, a heart surgeon in California, learned that if you break your nightly fast with something called MCTs, or medium chain triglycerides, you can actually keep burning fat throughout the day and use it for energy. But there are specific types of foods that contain these MCTs. Using this breakfast breakthrough, he was able to lose 70 pounds just through diet, and he did this in his 60s. You can find out all about it and his exact method by going to thehealthyfat.com/nug with 2 G's. That's thehealthyfat.com/nug with 2 G's, or click on the link in the description below. It is important to remember that everybody's body processes fat differently, and it all depends on your unique metabolic type, which is why in the video he released for my special viewers, he talks all about it. It really is quite fascinating and might change the way you think about health. Go to thehealthyfat.com/nug with 2 G's, or click on the link in the description box below.
Okay, it is the next day and we are on location at a different site. We did some research last night and we kind of figured out the path that he could have taken, the most plausible path, and it brings us up on this road right here. I'll show you guys on the map. Now, check this out. This is a perfect spot. We got a gradual curve, and on the curve, we have this secluded pond. And this pond was here 40 years ago. So this is a very good spot that could be holding John. So that'd be nuts, to be honest with you. But first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna walk over here, get some eyeballs on it, and then we're gonna use all of our toys. We got the underwater drones, we got the RC sonar boat. So we're gonna figure out really quick if there's a vehicle out in this water. Which way would he have been going, you think?
You know, in Burlington. That's the way to where he lived and worked.
So he would have been coming from this way?
Yeah.
I mean, that makes total sense, to be honest with you. One of the first things we noticed when we walked over here was this pole is bent over and point in that direction. Now, you can go back on the historical maps, and this pole has been bent for a long time. Chances are, look, it is probably just an old telephone pole, but they got a few of them right here, and that one is bent over. I don't know. You never know. You'd never know. Chances are that's just a coincidence, but man, we've seen some crazy coincidences, and it ended up being, you know, the truth. So I don't know. We'll see. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the RC boat and put out here first, see what we're looking at. If you guys have no idea what I mean when I say RC boat, this is the RC boat that Adam built up. Essentially, it's got Garmin side scan sonar on it. It's just like a boat, no joke. Folds down, so essentially we can drive this thing around ponds and places that we can't get the boat out to, and it does a perfect job, and it wirelessly transmits straight to his phone. Pretty cool, huh? Not even a sponsor. This is just something amazing that Adam made, so make sure you go watch his video and give him props. For the record, we do try to follow all trespassing laws. So, I don't see no sign, and I can play dumb. We gotta check this thing out anyways, so I don't think anybody would care. Clouds illumine. You know what that means? We gotta get the boat on the river and wait for a tornado. This looks like snake country. Use your big long arms, push it out there farther. There's a lot of growth though. Oh, it's deep enough. Kind of looks like right off the bat there's something right there. We can put the drone down, look around the area, see if there's something. Yeah, it definitely looks, there's definitely something there. It's either part of that, but that shot you just got, that looks just like a car, and it's sitting on its wheels. So I mean, that'd be ideal. Just sitting right there. That'd be cool. All right, so here is what we're looking at. We got a target, right? Don't know what it is, but man, it looks like a car. I try not to get my hopes up because it also could be like, you know, the piping or the drainage system they put in all these ponds, and it's right next to this big iron pipe. So it could be nothing, but man, it is got the shape. So we're trying to be cool. So here's what we're doing next. We're gonna be putting the chasing drone in, and there's a whole lots of weeds right here, so we can't just set it in and start using it. So what I'm gonna do is put my dry suit on, because that's all I got to work with. If I had a wetsuit, I'd put that on. And I'm gonna walk the drone out past all the weeds, and then let Adam do his thing on the shore. And I'm just gonna kind of hang out. And if it is a vehicle, I could very well just dive it really quick, see if we can find a tag or any identifying marks. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. For now, we're gonna just put the drone on, or not put the drone on. We're gonna put the dry suit on and get the drone ready. The dry suit is leaking on me, but luckily it is not freezing weather anymore. The zipper is leaking. I don't know how to fix zippers besides send it in, and I don't have time to send it in. It's a big pain in the butt. I've already sent it in once, costed me over $140 in shipping just to get it back, and there's nothing done to it. It still leaks. So that was wasted effort. So either way, I'm kind of over it. I'll get wet until I don't get wet. You know what I mean? Whatever. No big deal. It's nice. The water's like 68 degrees, so it's not like I'm gonna freeze or anything. So whatever.
So you're gonna walk out there?
Yeah, I'll just waddle out there. Ain't no big deal. I can get it past the weeds, and then you drive it over there.
I mean, the water's clear. If this is a car, we'll see it.
Good. Let's see how your driving skills are. Tell me how's it feel. I'm gonna walk out to there and then we'll be good. All right, are you connected and all that sniz? Oh! This might be deeper than anticipated. Now the ground's actually got gravel. All right, I instantly don't like this. Surprisingly, the ground's hard. Yeah, past all the shrubbery. All right, you ready? Let's go straight out. I got the cord. As long as you keep feeding it to me, I'll feed it out here. I'm just gonna go through the nasty. See if I can figure out where this thing is at. Oh God. God bless, it's all over me. Hey, look around every so often for gators. I don't know if there are any up here, but this seems like prime gator water. I'm standing on something. It feels like metal that's giving way. Whatever it is, it's loose, but it's definitely a panel because I could feel it. I could feel the metal like pop, 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 pop. Oh, Jesus! Oh, geez. I popped the trunk. Jesus. God damn, that scared me to death. I must have been standing on the trunk and it popped the trunk open and the spare tire comes shooting out. Man, that just took off 5 years of my life. That scared me to death. 5 lug steel Versa track general. Dude, there's an old comb. Got some old laundry soap or lotion or something. Got the cooler. 100% a vehicle. So here's the tire we got out of there. Adam's gonna look up what tire size these cars had. See if it fits. I think it says 235/75 R15. Well, it is a car. Oh, maybe that goes on his truck. And he was just in it was in the car. Well, you know what? There's one way to find out. Just go get my gear real quick.
Does it feel like a car?
Oh yeah. Like I walked back and forth, I feel the front and rear window. They're both slanted. You know, 2 side windows. It seems like a 4-door or a hatchback, but Jesus! Oh. Down. What the fuck? I pulled the tail light cover off. Got a Ford emblem on it, and it's got some weird symbols and stuff on it, so it should be easy to identify what that came off of. And it's got a part number.
Yeah, let me look that up.
So. All right, so here's what we figured out. The car that we found is a 75 to 78 Ford Galaxy. Looks like it might be white, but you guys saw what I saw. Incredibly deteriorated. That car's been there a long time. Very disappointing because like that definitely was telling us like this has got to be our guy. Sure enough, wasn't our guy. But you know what? It's car. I mean, at least we know what we're doing. We're just finding the wrong ones. So here's the part that I pulled off. The only thing we could really figure out, and we ran the part number and gave Jason a call, and he figured out, hell, it got the Ford emblem on it, so he knew it was a Ford. Then we figured out that that was the 70s model Galaxy. Big old car, not our car. So what we're gonna do now, we got a little bit of time left. Weather's moving in on us again, but I think we're gonna be all right. We're gonna go to the lake. We're gonna keep searching. We got plenty of time, so this video is not over. So stick with us. So we've just arrived at our next location. We're gonna search, which is Lake Jeanette. And we got permission from the owner of this lake to let us search it because it's members only. It's a pretty nice little quiet area. But 40 years ago, who knows what this place looked like. So we're gonna search it really good, see if there's any vehicles out here, and go from there. So the water looks pretty clear. Hopefully a lot less algae than the last one. I can send the drone down, maybe get some answers if we even find anything. All right, we've been out here for about an hour now searching this lake. Haven't seen anything for the exception of 2 sunken boats. So pretty clean. We're checking the entire thing. It's not very big, but might as well be thorough. And we're talking a 40-year-old case. So who knows? This place could have been open fields and dirt roads and no houses, who knows? But so far we ain't found anything. So we'll clear this thing and then I guess go on to the next one.
But there's a rumor that there's a car out here.
Oh, we're...
An accident car that was never removed. We're about to go up to it here in a minute.
All right, well, let's see. Looks like there is a vehicle.
Yeah, that's...
Right there.
Apparently that's like the accident.
See, that's where the bridge is at. This is back there. Yeah, that's right.
Right there it said.
So they just left it there, huh? Looks like it's a shell of what used to be.
Yeah.
All right, so once again, we're going to be sending down the chasing drone. Check this thing out. Now, this water, I think we're going to have better luck with the drone than that other pond. That pond was really small, stagnant, had algae everywhere. We got nice... I mean, you can see down the rope a good ways. So I think we're going to have great clarity on this one. So he's going to change the battery out and then put that thing in the water and see what we can find. There's clouds in the sky. I wonder if we should stay out on the lake. It'll pass us. He said that last time. Just want you guys to know that. And you saw the video. I have no idea what that car is. You guys tell us in the comments below what it is. It's definitely old and it's been there a while, but apparently they've known all about it. So essentially we just want to get a little bit of practice in with the drone while we're out here, check it out and stuff, because that's ultimately, if you don't practice, you're just gonna suck. That's just all there is to it. Here's another pretty good shot of the car, even though it's stretched out a little bit, but it actually does pretty good. It's right next to a water main or something down there, so. Dilapidated.
Dated.
Word of the day, dilapidated. All right, so we're making our way back to the marina. We literally did a circle around this entire lake and didn't find anything except for the one car near the bridge that, you know, apparently they know about. But the car's really old. We got a lot of cool shots with the drone with it. So, man, I tell you what, that Galaxy 500, that would have, we almost want to go back to that spot and check again just to make sure, because that car was buried in algae. What if there's a second car out there? I'm pretty sure we didn't miss anything, but man, we would hate to actually miss something. We might go back, I don't even know. But if we do go back, you guys are gonna know about it because we'll make another video. So like and subscribe to this channel, turn on that notification bell. I will see you guys on that next video.